is Matthew Rutherford, and this is my presentation for Group 64. Our application is called tapFinder. So tapFinder is essentially just a way to organize beers as well as the breweries that they're made by. And our goal is to create an application that will allow a user to possibly search for beers. You can search by one of the defining characteristics, or you can search by brewery. So this is our entity relationship diagram that I created. We have our breweries table, which has a primary key of ID, and then attributes of name, city, and state. Name being of the brewery, and of course city and state being the location. The primary ID for breweries matches up with the brewery ID of beers. Foreign key. This will be a foreign key of the beers table. And you can see I've made the relationship of breweries to beers is that beers are made by breweries, and also this is a one-to-many relationship, meaning that many beers can be made by one brewery. However, one beer cannot be made by many breweries. So that's how it works. And on the beers table, we have a couple of defining characteristics as well. IBU, ABV being the alcohol content, our primary key of ID, the style that the beer is made, the size that the beer is sold in, and the name of the beer. So the main focus of our application is based on its ability to retrieve specific beers from the database, using any characteristics that you want to choose from. Say you want a list of beers that are below 6.3% alcohol content, made in Wyoming or something, or maybe you're trying to find local breweries. Of course, that's a way you can do that too. You can find beers based on style. There's really a lot of different things you could do with this, which is pretty interesting for such a simple table. There's a lot of different ways just to use this data. So the application itself will be a web application that can be accessed through your web browser. The user interface will be created using HTML and CSS for the graphical user interface, or GUI, and we'll use JavaScript for functionality. And then the backend infrastructure will be handled using Node JavaScript. And then of course our database management system will be ran through PostgreSQL, and that will be the source of truth for this data. The last thing that I wanted to show was the source of our data. I found a repository of datasets. This one is just called craft beer, and it's just two CSV tables, one being called beers.csv and the other being breweries.csv. So thank you for watching my presentation. I'm excited to have the product finished and to be able to search for local breweries as well as possibly some, interesting beers that I haven't tried before.